starts off as this like crooked, dodgy guy, and then he just becomes this really nice buffoon that you can rely on and protects the gov and everything, you know. So no, I really. How do I rest again? I think I have to talk to her, right? I think I have to talk to her, but yeah. And then it's probably Jessica, and then arguably I would say maybe the main character, then Angelo, even though he doesn't talk. But I just like the main character expressions and stuff. Greetings, travelers. Yeah, you can rest at the chapel. Today is a religious holiday. We usually accept a small donation for our beds, but tonight you may stay for free. Well, isn't that nice? The facilities are rather basic, but I trust you will rest well. I mean, I need a bed, and there's a bed, so... Alright, time for the cutscene to happen.
Ah, Angelo. You look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Maybe it would help to get it off your chest, hmm? Not that I want to force you, mind.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe things will never be right between us. Marcello, will never forgive me. If only we didn't share common blood, I'm sure we'd get along fine. Abbot Francisco was always well known around these parts for his benevolence. He'd often take in children who had nowhere else to go. And I was one of them. My parents were well off, part of the aristocracy, but then they both died. All of a sudden, I was left with no family and no money. The Abbey was the only place I could go.
You're new here, aren't you? Are you here to join the brothers? Have you come all on your own? Oh, you must be exhausted. Where are your things? Is that all you've got?
My mummy and daddy died, so I don't have many things, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
You sound a lot like me. But there's no need to worry. Abbot Francisco and all of us will be your family from now on.
What?
Let's go and find the abbot. Come on now, don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name?
Angelo.
You! So you're Angelo. Leave. I want you to leave. You... leave and never come back. I don't ever want to see you again. So you're intent on ruining this life for me as well, are you?
Marcello was the golden boy of the Abbey. He studied hard and had a bright future ahead of him. But when it came to me, his attitude wasn't so positive.
I'm so sorry, child. I'm sad to say I heard that little exchange. It's so unlike Marcello to act like that. I just don't understand. Ah, I see. I always knew he had a half-brother. That's you, isn't it? You're Angelo. Well, they say time heals all wounds. Let's hope your living here will make everything all right. Now, come along with me. From today onwards, this will be your home. Why don't I introduce you to everyone?
Not long after that, I heard the full story for the first time. About how I had a half-brother who was born from an affair between my father and one of the maids. And that was Marcello. If I hadn't been born, he'd have been next in line to my father. But when I was born, Marcello and his mother were thrown out of the house with nothing to their names. She died soon afterwards. He had no one. So he ended up at the Abbey, hating me and my father for all those years. Quite a bombshell, don't you think? I was so young and innocent then, too. The whole thing hurt more than you can imagine. Still, c'est la vie. My father got off lightly. He did just what he wanted and then died, and left me to take the consequences. I'm the only one left for Marcello to hate now. In a way, I can't say I blame him, and it was probably good that we lived together. At least it gave him someone to take it all out on. Certainly added a bit of spice to the humdrum life at Maiella Abbey, anyway.
Angelo, I'm so...
This story's gone on long enough. Look, it's nearly daybreak.
Wait!
And yeah, something you could easily miss if you don't rest here. That's the backstory to Angelo. Yeah, it's a long story short. I mean, we knew they were brothers, but long story short, they're half brothers. Because basically, their dad was a jerk. Like an absolute jerk. He had an affair with a maid. And actually, Marcello was born. And then when Angelo was born, I guess it's like, fuck it, like I don't want nothing to do with this maid that I just had a fling with, and she soon died, and yeah. And because his father died, or their father died, Angelo was the only one Marcello could blame, so that's why. Yep. As you said, a bit of a bombshell, I suppose. So that's his stick. And that's about as far as it goes, really. Don't worry, we'll see Marcello again. I arguably want to say I might like Marcello more than Angelo, I don't know. I don't know. So I think we're going to keep going. Oh, there we go, he's performing this funny story. I don't get it. I don't get it. None of us get it. It's not funny. You're not a comedian. Stop. Boom. So yeah, I think we're going to keep going for a bit. I was going to wait until we get, like, just carry on and do Excampa next time, but I guess we could at least head to Excampa, and then I might just leave it there and then start the next quest. I'm going the right way, right? No, I'm not. Oops. Turn around. This way. Oh, wait. Free milk! Yeah! No, I don't think the alchemy pot's gone off yet. I don't think. Or did it? I better just check. I don't think it did. I don't think I had it ping-ponged. No, it did! Okay, my bad. Maybe I heard it. Maybe I was just missed the sound, I suppose. Nice! Alright. So, what do I want to do next? Should I do the axe, or should I do the cheese? So many things to do. Hey, you know what? I'll just do these two. So I believe it's. I think there might be two ways to do this. But 2 farmer scythes for some reason makes an axe, and you can buy them in not next area, but I believe the area after this. But it's actually more expensive to buy it. So if you want to save some money, just get 2 farmer scythes. It's cheaper. So that's a thing. So it's kind of neat. And naturally, I suppose you could, if you've got the money, you could buy and make more and sell them. Alchemy is so good, man. It has so many uses. I forgot about that. I'm not sure if I included it. The Puppeteer, one of his stories he tells is an exciting story, and I guess because it's exciting, the tension increases your tension. I was like, dude, I totally forgot about that. I was like, that's kind of neat. The enemy actually helped us, so yeah, alright. Can we see? Well, we can kind of see from the right there a little bit, but we still got quite a bit to go. Because like I said, we don't get fast travel for quite a bit. Well, not the actual Zoom fast travel. So, oh hey, here's a new enemy, Mum. Yeah, I'm not kidding. She's literally called Mum. So this enemy, right? Which I want to say there's only her separately. I want to say later on you will find. I think maybe Mum, Dad, and not like brother and sister or anything like that, but just like Mum, Dad, 2 others that I can't remember. But basically, if you encounter all of them, they can combine together and transform, basically. And yeah, they hit hard. They hit hard when they do that. So, I mean, they hit hard like now on their own. There is probably treasure chests around, but never mind. It's just alright. Probably, like I say, probably better to just come back when with the cleanup and stuff. And you know, once I'm higher leveled, I can go back to these old areas. I do like to get things on the way if I can, only because sometimes items are really useful. If I know what's in the treasure chest, it's like, oh hey, I could get this now. It's really useful, you know. Oh, I guess I'll leave this in since we got some slime knights. So that's new. I will do bang. Yes, it's like the best thing at the moment. And whoosh. Don't know if I've shown that off. Sure. There's bang anyway. Not that impressive at the moment. Here's whoosh. Tiny little tornado. It will get better. You'll get